This is how Nigeria happens to a 12 years old Biafran in Lagos State. Please, if you are too emotional and you have hot temper, while watching this video, I will urge you to do what? To be calming down. Because even me, self, giving you this news, my heart is bleeding. I repeat, my heart is bleeding. This is what Igbos are passing through in a place they call their own country. And yet, nobody cares to listen, nobody cares. Nobody cares to care for the people who have been oppressed for many decades. A 12-year-old boy was sent to prison in Nigeria, in Lagos State, because he is an Igbo boy. No matter the kind of crime this boy have committed, I am very sure that this guy is not a murderer. If he is a murderer, and a teenager for that matter, he remains in the custody of the police. Police will take care of him until he gets to 18 years old, when he will be answerable to every crime he committed. I look at this guy's picture, I feel like crying my heart and my eyes out. What is the offense of an Igbo man? What crime have Igbo man committed? When they want to belong, you don't want them. When they want to exceed, or when they succeed, you call them terrorists, you call them names, and you begin to kill them in numbers. My people, make una listen to this news. Since last night I saw this thing, I couldn't sleep. I can imagine if this boy happens to be my son, of 12 years, going into prison for complete good 10 years. Nobody cares. After 10 years in prison, Emeka walked out today a free man. Please, if you are watching this video, I want you to do me a favor. Please, I am begging you, whether you are a Biafran or another Biafran, if you think that this one can only happen to Biafrans, don't even think it twice. Tomorrow might be your turn, whether you are an Igbo man or not. After all, those Hausas that aged 9, 10, 11, 12 that went out there to protest in August hunger protest, where Tunumbu and his so-called idiot courts and judiciary are tagging them treason and terrorism. You see? It happened to the Hausas as well. Tomorrow it might be your turn as an Efik, as a Fulani, as an Orobo man, as a Yoruba man. Don't even mind your own brother or your own kinsman is handling the affairs from Asorok. They don't know you, they don't care about you. All they care is their own immediate family and their pocket. So injustice to one is an injustice to all. When everybody close mouth simply because it didn't touch you today, my brother, tomorrow it might touch you. And don't forget that that person you call your kinsman will not be in power forever. Power is transcendent. This is the more reason why every Biafran out there have to stick to one another, so that we fight this menace and get hold of our own territory. That is what we need to do. Because this country can never be for us. I repeat, it can never. We have long gone. Okay, let me read, please. Drop your opinion in the comment section. What do you think? How are we going to mitigate from all these atrocities happening to us? At the young age of 12, Emeka Nzeruike was thrown into prison 10 years ago, since 2015. Alone, afraid, and forgotten. No trial, no lawyer, and no voice. My people, when I go manage my voice, I feel like breaking down. While other boys became teenagers, students, dreamers. He grew into a man in a cell. But today, everything have changed. We stood where justice had long been silent. We held his hands. Walked him out of the courtroom and gave him back his future. He has been discharged and the court has ordered his unconditional release. With what compensation are they going to offer to this boy? That this boy does not know what they call a youth age. There's no any memory that this guy will share. That I grew up with this person and I grew up with that person. This guy's futures have been shattered. The only future he have as a teenager is just the four corner walls of a prison yard. What an irony of life. Oh. He kept whispering, "Is this real?" Yes, dear brother, it is real. You are free for the first time in a decade. He is breathing freedom. This is what Innocent Voices Nigeria was born to do. To find those who have been buried alive by injustice and put them back into life. There are many more still waiting, but today we celebrate this victory for him, for justice, and for hope. This is why we fight. This is why we never stop fighting. My people, this is all about the news. My question is there, what is the offense of this guy? I have saw this news on different platforms. I have read this news on different platforms, different narratives, different analyses. I couldn't see anywhere. I couldn't fathom what this guy they said he committed that made them to throw a 10-year-old boy into jail for good 10 years. No court order, no lawyer, no voice. The boy's dream of becoming something in future was killed. The boy's dream of being in competition with his either schoolmates, age grade, brothers or sisters, friends, neighbors, and well-wishers was thrown into the four corners of the wall of prison. For what offense? I still ask. Because in all the whole platforms I have been reading, I didn't fathom anything or even see where they wrote that this guy committed so atrocity, that this guy went to robbery, that this guy killed somebody. I couldn't fathom what this guy have done that warranted him to be thrown into jail at tender age. United Nations, your people are watching. And how much was this boy? How much did they award him as a compensation for damaging the future of this young man? If these people who claims to be freeing him, or the lawyers who claim to set him free, if they really know their left from their right, this guy is supposed to seek an international, I repeat, an international help. United Nations Human Rights on Arbitrary Detention must attend to this matter. This is child abuse. This is trampling upon the right. A fundamental right of this small boy. 2015 until 2025. The only story that this guy will write is that I woke up and I found myself in prison for just no cause. That's the only thing he will be remembered for. Or that's the only thing that will always occur in his mind. How they meted him so many how they are maltreating him. If you see this guy's body, how I wish that this is a video. I would have attached it on this news. How I wish, but this is not a video. This is just a picture. If you see this guy's body, my brother, if you as a human being, if you as an Igbo man, which I know you are, that have a human heart and human sympathy, if you do not cry, if tears do not drop from your eyes, then you are not a human being. I didn't say everybody must be emotional, so please don't get it twisted. But people like me, seeing this kind of picture, This thing might even linger in my mind for a very long time. Because what I will keep on imagining, as a father, what if this is my son? What will be my fate? Maybe before the boy comes out from that prison, I must have gone. Who knows the whereabouts of his parents? Maybe they have given up hope. Maybe they have even kicked the bucket. Because they have waited and waited. And these are the kids from the slum that the government is supposed to take care of. But now, in that zoo they call Nigeria, it will become a government of the people, by the people, with the same people. Family, folks, friends, these are the ones that the government is made for. Not for a poor masses. Not for somebody whom they will come tomorrow and share rice, share indomie, and share 500 naira to vote for them. Once you vote for them finish, you become a victim in your own country. May God have mercy upon this boy. How I wish, I repeat, how I wish I have enough. I would have been taking charge of this boy. May God have mercy. Here are the comments that follow this news. Tochukwu Okafor said he went to prison at 12 years. I thought prison is for 18 years and above. Agweze Adike said, that is Nigeria for you, those who make it to be possible. May God Almighty guide and bless you all. My brother, congratulations and you are welcome back to the society. Otega Enaibe said, what wrong did he do that warrant this pain they inflicted on him? I look at my country and I weep. When Moses said, but why throw a child of 12 years into a prison? He was still an adolescent. Why Nigerian courts? Why is it unfair? We should remember tomorrow. I hereby bless this person who worked for the release of this young guy from the prison. God will always see you through in every good chain you lay your hands. May you prosper in this life and be protected forever. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful work. Eze Glad Uche, God bless you, people, the lawyer and the team. Please keep tagging top people you know in the society. If you either presidents, commissioners, outside the shores of this country, don't tag anyone in this country, because all of them are fools. All of them are idiots. All of them are the problem of that entity they call Nigeria. Tag people from outside, like Pan-African Forum, like the likes of the so-called idiot Alex Tobe of Finland, Donald Trump at United Nations, at European Union, at African Union, and at ECOWAS, if they will do something, because this boy really needs that what they call 100% overhaul. The kind of sickness in this guy's body won't even be treated in Nigeria. If you see the marks, if you see the crocro, if you see the rashes, my brother, Stella said, Father, may my children never suffer for what they know nothing about, in Jesus' name. Matthew Eze Solomon said, but barrister, you didn't tell us his crime that took him there. I thank God for his release. My brother, if this guy must have committed a murder, by now they will have sentenced him to death. As an Igbo boy, let me tell you, if you hear, he never tell you what he committed. If this guy is a murderer, tell me what will make a government to put a 12-year-old boy in a guard room, in a prison yourself, not even a police custody. Tell me what will make it. He said he never tell you what he committed. What did he committed? If this guy committed murder, by now you have told 22, they would have been talking about how to sentence him, or maybe they would have sentenced him when he turns 18 inside that detention. So for them to free him, it means that this boy is nobody. He didn't do anything simply because he had nobody to speak for him. It is not today we are seeing the rascality in that so-called zoo or in their judiciary, that somebody will come simply because the person don't have money to hire a lawyer or you don't have money to bribe a judge, the case will turn upside down. The case goes to the person who have money to bribe the judge and hire the SANS and other rubbish legal entities. My people, okay. According to Man of Peace, said, thank God for freedom, brother. Welcome back to the world again. Nigeria has no law for those acting at this as his age, 12 years. Is not for Nigeria. Anthony Odogu said, a young teenage boy becoming a man in cell. Please, sir, what is the boy's offense? I think the case need to be revisited and justice to be served. This guy need to be compensated. This guy, honestly, they need to compensate him. Anyway, let me just end it here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening once again. Happy New Day, happy Friday, and happy weekend. It shall be well with all of us. If you get this message, please do your part to make sure that you share, like, comment, and you keep subscribing, because more of these videos will be out there waiting for you. Have a nice day, and may the good Lord continue to bless us.